May all humans and non-humans, both tangible and intangible ones, from the highest heaven of Brahma realms to the lowest hell realms, and all realms of existence, humbly bow down to each and every Buddha, all the way to the first great Buddha, to all the Maha Bodhisattvas, Pratyeka Buddhas, and Maha Pratyeka Buddhas. Humbly pay respect to all groups of Buddha followers, male and female, to Maha Arahants, all the Arahants in every Buddha era, to all noble ones, noble Sanghas, and all the four groups of Buddhist followers in each Buddha era. Humbly pay respect to all great teachers, gurus, and great gurus, to all fathers and mothers in every period of time, from the first time that has this mind and other minds began to form. Humbly pay respect to all sentient beings who have shared lifetimes with each other, who have shared the cycle of birth and rebirth in the samsara together, whether having formed up as husbands, wives, sons, daughters, or close relatives and friends, or having formed up as any of these. May all types of behaviors, from the rudest to the most delicate or even the medium ones, which have already formed up through mental formations, words, and physical actions. Any offense towards the graces there might have been, as mentioned. Any offense towards the graces of the great Buddha and all the Buddhas, including all the Maha Bodhisattvas, Pacceka Buddhas, Arahants, Maha Arahants, male and female Buddha followers, gurus, great gurus, benefactors, fathers and mothers, and all sentient beings. All the formed behaviors, whether concrete or abstract, if they have caused any offense, conflicts, having affected or violated any groups of beings and all graces in any period of time in the past until the present, may we all humbly ask for forgiveness for all and every karma. Ahosi, ahosi, ahosi. We would like to declare removal and cancellation of all enmity against anyone, of all vengeance, resentment, hatred towards anything or anyone. We would like to declare removal and cancellation of the deluded mindsets, within all elements, body and mind. We would like to declare removal and cancellation of all desires and expectations in such a delusion to liberate from sufferings, to obtain happiness, sounds, smells, tastes, touches, and shapes, mental elements, and sensual pleasures. We would like to declare removal and cancellation of all deluded desires and expectations for both the worldly and the Dharma. The desires and expectations for breaking free and transcend anything, wholesome or unwholesome, merits and great blessed fortunes. May we guide one another to declare removal and cancellation of all deluded desires and expectations for all the liberation of sufferings. The desires and expectations to remove our enmity, vengeance, revenge, resentment, hatred, bad tempers, agitated moods, and anger, we are unable to let go of or put it down. May we guide one another to declare removal and cancellation of all of this, and enable to do it. May all the karmic debts towards the greatest temple, religion, and things we owe gratitude for, karma of relying on temples and religions in earning the living, by trading in Buddha images, Buddha sculptures, Buddha medals, and objects of offering to the Buddhas. Such actions of earning the living upon temple and religion in various ways eventually causes oneself to pay back for karmic retribution, including the karmic difficulties that having led oneself towards woeful realms of existence due to the obsession with various living lifestyles. Karma of defaming temple and religion, living the life in the obsession with all vices, nice life, aesthetic life, fun living lifestyle, comfortable lifestyles, entertainment and enjoyment. Karma of using black magic and incantation, all knowledges of darkness, all about taking addictive substances and intoxicants, including all of the commercialization of addictive drugs. Such actions lead oneself to fall into the woeful realms. All cases of karma, whether it's appropriate or not, towards temples and religions, in blocking and veiling, judging, researching, criticizing, and looking down upon others in their giving and sacrifices. May we humbly ask for forgiveness for all these cases of karma that is totally blocked to be forgiven from now on. Ahosi, ahosi, ahosi. Let's also declare removal and cancellation of all deluded desires and expectations in all types of opinions and meanings. All the values given to meanings, viewpoints, ideas, doctrines, dogmas, belief systems, and all the systems assumed up in this samsara, in this physical world. May all the fixation to opinions and meanings be dissolved from now on and forever. They can be used, but they have to be used in the way that purify themselves, leaving no traces of karma in the samsara. The beings in the samsara have been habitually living with belief values. They create quarrels, they create wars, they create fightings, even beginning at one's own mind. This has been mentioned all along so many times already. All the fixation to any beliefs, any mindsets, any projections of the mind, they are the suffering itself. They are the causes of sufferings. They are the realms of existence of samsara. And they start within the mind at first. If it's beginning in the mind, it will also try to end itself. But it is all the forces that dominate by the desire and the delusive attachments towards the aims, the purposes for achievement, for attainment, to get, to gain, to have, to be, to become. Even with the idea of liberation from sufferings, the idea of the enlightenment, Nibbana. These are the belief values that have been passed on from one generation to another. And these create an exhaustion of practices within the mind. It happened that it has been done for so many lifetimes also. And because of that, it is in itself the suffering that is circling back and forth in all those opinions and the values given to opinions. It is unrealized, unnoticed. Therefore, it's impossible to realize the truth. This blockage is a karmic blockage. It has to be unlocked. Asking for forgiveness for all the belief values, opinions and meanings that have been given and used with the graces. Interpreting, giving viewpoints when listening to the Buddhas, when listening to the graces, when listening to the great perfections at any time in the past life. Declare removal and cancellation of all deluded desires and expectations within all the systems of belief values. Opinions and meanings. And widen out further and further. Think of everything. All the opinions and meanings they create denser self. Therefore, we need to use the term everything. And it will dissolve from the idea of self. As well as using the infinite force, that which has nothing to do with attachment or non-attachment, letting go or not letting go, putting down or not putting down, related or not related, everything, and widen out further and further limitlessly. Open up towards the universes. This is the infinite force of the great compassion, scattering it. Such a blockage of opinionated values has been repeatedly circling back and forth in the mind of those who has this karma, these habits. Therefore, guide this vessel with the reminders. Must need the word everything to guide the vessel. It has to begin to give instead of take. Giving something that is ungraspable. That which has nothing to do with grasping or not grasping. And continue to scatter this essence into the universes. Use the reminders more often, helping unwind for the beings in the area and in distance simultaneously. Their mind will be dissolved from all the delusion and delusive attachment to make believe of itself. It will be a natural dissolving of mental projections. Continue to use the reminders. Everything is from that which has nothing to do with attachment or non-attachment, engaging or disengaging, letting go or not letting go. No focus on any particular objects. Widen out further and further. Let the infinite force permeate into every atom of all elements in the infinite universes.